What is going on? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Zimi, and I help folks with a job to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. What else would you do? What else would you do as a side gig? You got to do something online and you got to use social media to grow it. So if you need some help, if you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I got you. I think I'm doing okay on lighting today. Lighting always changes. So welcome. If you are tuning in live or watching the replay for that matter, you can follow me on all channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, Threads, with hashtag side gig Sean. What's up? Let me know where you are tuning in from. That's always fun. It's kind of fun for me. I don't know if it's fun for you, but I am from Southern California. What is happening? So I got a topic for you tonight on network marketing, direct sales, referring, sharing. So be aware, be aware. So most of you know that my company, the company I used to work with and represent, shut down 2 weeks. Well, yeah. Well, this Friday will be 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago this Friday, and it was a network marketing, direct sales kind of thing. It was very unique. It abrupted the whole industry, the profession. Everybody tried to chase our model, our system, and most tried is the key word. But it was fun because this company was around for a long time, and it was a very big bang to the profession that this company shut down. Anyway, I have been kind of looking at the different stuff and talking to the different people, and some of the top owners from the last company have got together and have decided to start their own company, and it's going to be pretty amazing. I really do think it's going to be pretty amazing. I'm kind of waiting to see where I land, if you would, but I think they're going to do some pretty cool stuff. I really do think so. So that should be in the next few days. I'll give you some heads up for those of you who want to follow me with that journey. But tonight, what I was going to talk to you about is I was thinking about this today, and it kind of dawned on me. People when they approach you for network marketing or stuff like that, you have probably heard somebody tell you, "Hey, you send referrals to your favorite restaurant, right? Or you refer a movie to somebody, right? Or if somebody is looking for a mechanic and you know somebody, you'll introduce them, right? Attorneys, doctors, things of that sort, you would refer, right? And you would share, no problem. Even if it's a product online that you bought from Amazon or wherever, and you're like, oh, or TikTok, you bought it and you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm going to tell everybody, right? You tell everybody, don't you? You do. I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why you have no problem sharing and referring people to a movie, restaurant, an attorney, a mechanic, all that stuff. You have no problem doing that, yet you have a problem with network marketing. So there's 3 things here. One, when you refer somebody to, let's say, a restaurant, okay, you have a friend that is in town, and you have your favorite restaurant, your local place that you go to, and you want to tell your friend to go there, right? You tell your friend, you insist, you're like, you gotta try their Italian food. It's just unbelievable. This shrimp Alfredo they have is just out of this world, right? And the reason why you have no problem doing that and they go there is for two things. One is that, well, one, you trust the owner, you trust the restaurant, you trust the place or the person, right? You have full trust in that, in the restaurant and the owner and the chef and the crew. You also have complete trust in the product, in that dish, your favorite shrimp um, fettuccine Alfredo. You have your favorite, right? So you have no problem referring somebody there because you know the owner, you know the restaurant, you know the food. You're like, you got to go try it. Now, you don't get a whole lot out of that. In fact, you don't get anything out of that, do you? No. Maybe they'll give you a discount the next time if you refer a bunch of people. Maybe they have like one of these referral system things. After you refer 118 people, you get one soda for free or something like that, right? It's not like substantial. What I'm trying to say. And so we do that all the time. We do that all of that time. And when it comes to network marketing, it's basically you're referring and sharing a product or a service with a friend from a company, right? Let's say you're selling, I don't know, this stylus, right? So you're like, dude, you got to get it from here, right? Now, if this was a friend that was selling styli, you'd have no problem. You'd be like, dude, you got to get your stylus from this guy. Got the best ones. But when it comes to network marketing, you wouldn't do it. You would not do it. You're like, oh, it's one of those. I don't. I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. And it will shock you. For most of you, you will deny this reason. For most of you, you will deny this reason. You'll say, that's not it. But I'm asking you to really dig deep and see if I nailed it or not. The third reason, the main reason why you have no problem sharing a movie, a restaurant, food, mechanic, shop, an attorney to your friends and family, yet when it comes to the cream, the protein powders and this and that and all, collagen, you freak out. Freakazoid, here's the reason why. Because you feel guilty about being rewarded. Because a lot of us don't have a good relationship with getting rewarded. We don't have a good relationship with money. You feel bad when you refer somebody to something, a friend, right? You feel bad. You get paid on it. Well, what if they find out you got paid on it? What if they find out? See, you're referring the same thing. You're sharing the same stuff. But here you get rewarded for it. And you may, as much as you may say, oh, that's not it. It's one of those. It's one of those same things you do every day. Yeah, it's one of those. Same thing. Except here you get rewarded. a lot of us have a problem with getting rewarded, especially from friends and family. If you had a restaurant, would you feel bad charging your parents or family if they came to you to eat? Would you feel bad? Would you charge them full price? Would you give them a little extra love? Probably would, right? You wouldn't treat, hopefully, you wouldn't treat your family the same way you would a stranger. You would feel bad. It's the same thing in network marketing. People feel bad with getting rewarded. People feel bad about getting paid on something they're sharing with their friends and family or even strangers. They get they get weirded about it. Why people can sell TikTok products left and right and not join a network marketing company? Why? Because it's not close to their heart. It's not going to friends and family most likely. They don't have to carry that burden. Lana, yeah, I thought about that today. I'm like, that is the reason. Because we do the we. I mean, if I called you up and I said, "Hey, have you seen a good show lately?" I'm pretty sure you would tell me, "Yeah, you got to watch this show." Have you? If I come to your town and I say, "Hey, I want to go a place to. I want a good Italian, authentic Italian place I can go to eat," you'd probably refer me to something without a problem, without even like you would even persuade me to go. You're like, you gotta go, and if you go, you gotta try. When you go, you gotta try that. That's just how it is. The show. You'd even follow up. You're like, hey, did you watch the show? You would. Did you ever go to that restaurant I sent you? Did you ever call that attorney? Did you ever call the babysitter I referred to you? You follow up on that stuff because you're not getting rewarded. It feeds your ego, feeds the ego. But when it comes to feeding the pocket, the wallet, the bank account, that's funny. I work in social services and I do not recommend anyone because of this. That's funny. So we do that often and we do that a lot. But when it comes to network marketing, one of the main reasons why people have a hard time doing it, it's really because of their relationship with money and rewards, from family and friends. Being judged is another one, but this is a huge thing. Being rewarded because we always want to, you know, I mean, it's a friend, family, right? I mean, hopefully. So, with that, I want you to really think about that because sometimes something this different, it'll feel very different, right? It won't feel the same. You're like, I don't think so. I'm fine. I make enough money. I got a job. So I'm totally cool. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. You really got to get deeper than that. Peel the layers, right? And get deeper than that and really look to see what your relationship is with money. Because a lot of times our relationship or the thing is this, you can make enough, and enough, the word enough is subjective, which means everyone's enough is going to be different, right? So you can make enough to feed yourself, to pay the bills, live comfortably, another subjective word, and you'll be fine. And I've talked about this before, where that's actually um, pretty selfish. Because if you can do more, you can give more, you can love more, you can have more. So the fact that you don't, that's selfish, right? So we kind of tap ourselves out. We're like, I'm fine here. I'm cool. We don't even let ourselves be on that. We're like, I'm totally cool. Like you put the brakes on, right? And that's because that relationship with money, it's like that extra, that more, right? This is a big thing. I want you to pay really good attention to it. And so interesting. I find you very interesting. A lot of psychiatrists have said that too. Just kidding. That's funny. Ivana says, I find you interesting. Yeah. My parents say the same thing. Actually, pretty much everybody says. You're probably laughing. You're like, you're even more interesting now. Yeah, I like to look at a different side of things. And yeah, and I think this is a big thing. I think it's a very, very big thing because we tap ourselves out. A tree is one of those things that will just grow and grow and grow and grow until it doesn't grow anymore, right? It's not like it taps itself out. It says, well, you know what? I've had enough growth. I think I'm going to be done. It's not like that. They even have something called crown spacing. A lot of the trees, what they have, if you look up and at the accumulation of leaves and stuff, you'll see that there's spaces in between them. And one of the three reasons, I've been alive on this, one of the three reasons why there's spaces between at the top is because they don't want to tap each other out from their growth. They don't want to intermingle with each other and then stop their growth. What do? Oh, I make enough. I don't know what that means. Would enough mean you could feed 100 kids a month and then pay your bills and stuff too? Would that be enough? Or would it be enough to, I don't know, not do that and just pay the bills? I mean, I don't know what enough is. For some people, it's different. So if you're tapping yourself out, you're like, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Well, then you're good. But remember, we're the only ones that put a stop to that. We don't really push ourselves to the limit. And I'll speak for myself too, right? But the more you learn about this stuff, the more you wonder, right? You wonder, you're like, have I stopped myself from my growth, right? Like Lana said, I'm a social worker. Okay, great. So you see a certain number of people a week, a month, right? How could you expand that? Not within those hours, but you could reach. Maybe this is food for thought. This is just obviously I just thought about it, but maybe you could reach out more if that's your calling, if that's your purpose. I often say, you'll hear me say, pursue purpose, not profit, right? So that's kind of for you. It's subjective, right? It's for you to kind of gauge that. So got a little deeper than I thought. I thought this live will be like 10 minutes. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. You got to know somebody who's got to hear this. So tag them, share. Don't be shy with don't be stingy with my life. It's my life. So share it, get that person to listen to this. And yeah, And you can follow me. If you're not following me, you can follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads, everywhere across all platforms. I go with Side Gig Sean. Simple, right? So, with that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help folks who have a job, who want to do more, who want to start a side gig online and get their message, their voices out and spread out more. That's what I do. I help you do that, and I help you grow it with social media. If that is you, if you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments, and I got you. I'll get back with you after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.